He deliberately removed the iron lock from the back of the floor panel, then replaced it with an ice bar. Finally, he removed the protective padding directly below. Once the ice bar melted, the actor on stage would fall down and die. Jimmy wanted to use this method to murder his ex-wife, but he didn't expect his ex-wife had the same idea. When no one was paying attention, Lisa quietly climbed above the stage and loosened the screws of the spotlight. When Jimmy performed in the stage play, the spotlight would fall down and crush him to death. However, when the stage play actually began, both of their plans had accidents. Because the ice bar was too thick, it refused to melt. Until Lisa finished her performance, that trap panel still hadn't opened. Next was Jimmy's part. He had to pretend to be calm and walk onto the stage. Since the play required explosive effects, the production team immediately activated the vibration mechanism. The chandelier also swayed along with it. After a while, the chandelier hung straight down vertically. Although it didn't hit Jimmy, it triggered his heart disease. Jimmy's current wife in the audience was very anxious and quickly found the emergency medicine and rushed onto the stage. Unexpectedly, at this time, the wooden panel mechanism just opened and the woman was killed on the spot. However, afterward, Jimmy was not only not sad, but instead celebrated the success of the plan together with Lisa. The two were once both partners and husband and wife. Because Lisa was too strong-willed, they ended their brief marriage. After the divorce, 70-year-old Jimmy married a 30-year-old rich woman. From then on, he no longer worked and lived a life of being supported. Until this day, Lisa found Jimmy, hoping he could cooperate in performing a farewell show. But Jimmy had long been fed up with Lisa's temper and didn't want to stay with her for even 1 minute. So he used a few vicious words to drive Lisa away. Although he had been away from the stage for many years, Jimmy still had dreams of performing. His wealthy wife persuaded him that he should agree to Lisa's request. However, this was exactly the effect Jimmy wanted. It turned out Jimmy just liked domineering women. After this reunion, he discovered Lisa was the person he loved most. So the two designed this accident and killed the wealthy wife. This way Jimmy could inherit her estate and then live happily with Lisa. But what they didn't expect was that their conversation about the murder plan was overheard by the second female lead of the stage play. She also didn't plan to call the police, but the prerequisite was to give her $1 million in hush money. Lisa was furious, but she could only pretend to agree, while already having a plan to murder the second female lead in her heart.